Welcome to the Buddhism Guide podcast. I'm Yeshi Rabge, and this episode is called The Weaving of a Kinder World. This podcast is free and independent due to member support, and I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone who supports this show. If you're interested in supporting my work, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Buddhism Guide. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please visit yeshirabge.com. In this episode, I'll be talking about lessons we can learn from a Bodhisattva, which is a traditional Buddhist teaching, but still really relevant, and we can still use the concept of a Bodhisattva in today's world. So, let's begin. Imagine a person who wants to become happy and wise. But this person makes a very special promise. They say, "I will not become happy if it is only for myself. I will work to become happy and wise so that I can help every other person and every living thing to also become happy and wise." This person is called a Bodhisattva. It's the idea of a very important part of Buddhism. The old, traditional way explains this journey. It starts with a change inside your heart. You decide that your own life is connected to the lives of everyone else. Your happiness depends on their happiness. This feeling is like a seed. With care, it grows into a strong wish to help all beings. This path needs two things to walk on it. The first is wisdom. This means seeing the truth about life. You see that everything is connected and that things are always changing. This wisdom helps you understand that the self, or the I, we worry about so much, is not as solid as we think. The second thing is compassion. When you see that we're all connected, you feel the pain of others as if it was your own pain. Compassion is the natural wish to take away that pain. A Bodhisattva promises to help countless beings, to learn countless ways to help, and to not stop until everyone is free from suffering. You might think, this is an old idea. How does it help me in my busy modern life? The answer is that this idea is more important now than ever. Today, many people feel alone, worried, fearful and stressed. The world feels like a difficult, challenging and unsafe place sometimes. The Bodhisattva idea is a medicine for these feelings. It tells us that we're not alone. Our lives are woven together like a net. When we help another person, we're also helping ourselves. When you are kind, you make the whole net stronger. This idea gives our lives a bigger meaning. Instead of feeling sad about problems in the world, we can feel inspired to be part of the solution. We can turn our worry into action. You don't need to be a monk or change your religion to use this principle. You can start with small steps in your daily life. Let's think about some examples. When you're on a bus or a train, look at the people around you. You'll see tired faces, people looking at their phones, maybe someone who looks sad. In your mind, you can wish them well. Think, I hope you have a good day. I hope you find some peace. This simple thought is a practice of compassion. You're breaking down the wall between you and a stranger. It may not change that person's day, but it will change the way you feel about others. What about at work? If your co-worker is angry or speaks to you in a rude way, your first feeling might be to be angry. But the Bodhisattva way is to pause. Think, this person is probably suffering. Their anger is a sign of their pain. This doesn't mean you let them be unkind to you. It means you respond with calmness instead of more anger. You can be a peaceful place in the middle of a storm. This is a very powerful thing. A manager or a business owner can also use this idea. The main goal of the company doesn't have to be only profit. The goal can be to create a company where people are treated well, where the work is good for the community, and where the business doesn't harm the planet. This is a modern way of helping all beings. A teacher can be a bodhisattva by being patient with every student, helping each one find their own strength. And parents are like bodhisattvas every day, putting the needs of their children before their own. The beautiful secret is that compassion is both the path and the goal. Every time you're kind, you're practicing. You do not need to be perfect. Start exactly where you are, with the person next to you. The big problems of the world, like climate change, war, or poverty, can feel too heavy for one person. The Bodhisattva doesn't try to solve everything alone. They're like a person lighting a single candle. The candle doesn't get sad because it can't light up the whole of the dark room. It just shines its light as brightly as it can, and that light makes a real difference. So, you can try to live as an awakening being. See your home, your office, and your city as your practice ground. The people you meet are your teachers. In their eyes, you'll see the same wish for happiness that you have in your own heart. When you see this, you feel connection, not separation. The Bodhisattva path is an invitation to a life of meaning. It's a promise that a life lived for others is the most fulfilling life. You can start this journey today with your next kind word, your next patient action, your next compassionate thought. You can help mend the world, one stitch at a time. So that's it for this episode. I hope you found it of some benefit. And don't forget to check out my website, yeshirabge.com, or follow me on Instagram at yeshi_rabge. So until the next time, bye for now.